Welcome back to another video. This one is the potential play. Let's get into it. So yesterday, what did we have? We had quite a few levels. I want to show them off because they're that good. So we had this one right here. Okay, that was yesterday. That was this range point control. That was a really nice one. Obviously waiting on the reaction. What does that mean? It means looking at this order flow, okay? Seeing how orders are flowing in and out of the market. Let's see what they're doing on the order flow charts, okay? Then we hit this one down here. That was nice. We came back up here, okay? That was you could have took this trade as well. There was a bit of confluence there. Hit it again. This time it was a little bit, we just broke those lows, okay? Like swept them lows right there. But that move up was nothing, right? And then obviously we got this huge move down, right? And then where do we find support? Okay, this is why we mark out a lot of these. This one was actually already run through, but this is why we mark out a lot of these range points of control, okay? Because if you mark them out and it gets swept, right, it doesn't matter because you're watching the order flow. But if it doesn't, if we hit this level and then we start to see some form of retracement, well then why not try to get in on that move, okay? Go in with a continuation momentum instead of being a contrarian. It just makes sense, right? So you can see here that we actually hit this bottom level and we got, 2 points to the downside for 24 to the upside. So, it was really nice. If you just took it blindly, right? Which I do not recommend. But yeah, so they were the levels yesterday. Really nice. And then this one right here was actually a double level. Okay. Cause we had the asiaPOC here as well. So, but I digress. Let's see what we have today. So starting on Monday, we are going back to a day late. Okay, so all streams will be a day late. So you're going to see this today on Friday, but on Monday, you will see Tuesday. On Tuesday, you might see, you'll just see it a day late, okay? So if we record on Monday, you're going to see it on Tuesday unless you're in the Discord. It's free inside the Discord anyway, right? Like we just, posting the analysis and stuff like that. I actually don't really like that 5 minute right there. It seems pretty balanced. This is a really balanced market right now. But obviously, the next pull will be a little bit better. So let's get this one in here. What are these three? So we already hit this one, which was really nice. So we could remove that. And we could remove this one. Okay, let's go to the 30 minute. I think there's just going to be, there's just going to be 2 on the 30, but that's not too bad, right? So I just got these out. And for everyone asking, yes, you can get these completely for free in the Discord starting on Monday. But you already get them for free anyway on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Does it? I marked them as 5s. Oh. Right, and then let's see these dailies. Oh, no lo siento. No. It's really, this is current, right? So this is the current. POC, which will actually line up with this 30 minute, there's not going to be any weeklies, right? But we can check. Yeah, that weekly, tapped in. And then this monthly. Let's see. So that monthly right there. Was a really nice play. I saw it already got tapped, so we can move up. But yeah, so that was a really nice play off the monthly. This level right here. We just got that pop up. How much? 15 points to the downside. And then for a further 110. It's at least a 4 to 1. On them sort of like swings. Good for like an investment standpoint. Alright, let's see these sessions. Let's see the sessions. If you don't know, these are custom. Everything's custom. Backed by statistics. So that's the only reason we have custom stuff. And there is nothing. So let's add all these. Let's just, yeah, I'm sure. So, get these removed. Let's see down here. That's not too, that's not, I don't really like that. It's close enough. So we'll keep it. This range POC with this, previous week VWAP. On the 5 minute. So that's the thing you want to find confidence in your trades, guys. You know, and then what do you do after? You wait on the reaction. When you wait on the reaction, it's just, you know, you get far better plays. I'm not going to mark this previous day POC plus this range point control because it's just like, you know, there's really no point. But yeah, waiting on these sort of reactions matter the most. You know, because if you don't, you're pretty much just blindly entering, right? And we don't want to do that now. Right, so you can see here we're okay. That is actually going to be it. Like, obviously we got these two POCs right next to each other, but they look they're a little bit better. This one is already away actually, but no, this one right here, this 30 minute. I actually want to go check that out, and then we can wrap this up. So you can probably see like the order flow live in the timer now. Honestly, this wouldn't be a bad trade. This would not be a bad short, guys. Something like that, right? But I'm going to wrap this up because I actually want to go trade this. So, you know, you can get in here. I would personally wait on like some sort of retrace. But you can DCA in. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.